Indian Railways. As of now, in the span of 166 years, 1853 to 2019, Indian Railways reaches many milestones such as high-speed trains, transparency in public services, tourism, etc. Worldwide, Indian Railways has 4th rank in track length. According to the World Economic Forum, Indian Railways in the 8th rank with 1.4 million working employees. Indian Railways runs daily 13,000 passenger carrying train services to travel 23 million passengers and 3 million tons freight trains. Hence, very proud to say, Indian Railways is the lifeline of India. We would like to bring to your notice a small favor regarding Indian Railway staff welfare, as inconvenience in the participation in national state elections so far. In the Article 326 of Indian Constitution, Representation of People Act, 1951 Section 62, right to vote in India is a legal right. The Representation of People Act, 1951, the law that governs elections to talks of right to vote, rather than a duty to vote. Election is a decision-making process, through which a population chooses an individuals to hold a public office for upcoming 5 years to deciding their future. According to the political intellectuals, in any country, the maximum people's voice in the form of vote decides the strong government. In 2019, approximately Indian population is 1.37 billion, and among them the eligible voters are around 900 million. In Indian Railways, 1.4 million staff who all are eligible voters, almost equals to the number of voters in a Lok Sabha constituency, to be plays crucial role in deciding on upcoming proper government. Now, the matter is approximately 90% out of 1.4 million staff in Indian Railways came from different places to work different states across the country. They are unable to attend the elections at their allocated polling stations. If, for the using their right to vote, they have to go to their respective nominated constituencies, it is impossible that sanctioning leave for all these staff to go their native places at a time. So, knowingly we are missing the chance to be a part of elections.
रेलवे में गार्ड हूँ एंड इस बार इलेक्शन के दिन मैं अपना कीमती वोट यूज़ नहीं कर पाया क्योंकि इलेक्शन के दिन मैं ऑन ड्यूटी था.
Even if it is possible, with this much of people on leave, almost Indian Railways will be stopped. It is very highly economically affected in developing country like India. Then, India will be going to the standstill condition. So that's the reason, even remaining central government bodies tended to close their offices in the time of elections. But, Indian Railways do not intend to do this.
Pilot, I think we have to find some alternatives to the Indian Railway staff to use their right to vote as well as without affecting train movement to prevent the losses to Indian government.
Absentee ballot system is one of the alternatives we have already used. An absentee ballot is a vote cast by someone who is unable or unwilling to attend the official polling station, to which the voter is normally allocated by Election Commission. As different countries following methods for absentee ballot system, voting at a different polling station, postal voting, early voting, proxy voting, electronic voting, or vote by mail, by using absentee voter certificate method. As of now, India does not have an absentee ballot system for all citizens. In a restricted sense, the Representation of the People Act 1950 Section 20 allows people such as people on polling duty and serving in armed forces and head of state like president to vote in absentia through postal means. Implementation of voting rights for approximately 1.3 million soldiers of the Indian Armed Forces, by virtue of services in remote and inaccessible areas of the country. Armed forces working at remote places, borderlines of India. Of course, railway staff working inside the country, but they are also facing same difficulties like as armed forces in the sense of participation in national elections. Be treated Indian Railway staff as one of the people who are willing to the participation in elections, but unable to attend the elections at their allocated polling stations. Regarding this, for the Indian Railway staff, to be provide an alternative method, prescribed by Election Commission in the form of either postal voting, or any method by using the staff personal details, employee ID, etc. In 2019 elections, all polling stations in India are introducing a method of providing ballotless voting system by using voter verifiable paper audit trail (VVPAT) or verifiable paper record (VPR) method. With this VVPAT method, we may provide an alternative method to railway staff to use their right to vote by verification ID number, scanning of iris, fingerprints in biometric attendance, linked to their employee particulars at polling stations nearby their working stations. Otherwise, we may follow the present using election method for railway union society bodies in authorized railway offices. By providing this alternatives, it is very helpful in all manners.
We are hoping, being part of Lifeline of India, we have to be part of making an effective government of India by using our 1.4 million Indian Railway staff voice as using their right to vote.
Always we are supporting India's growth in all ways.